Here are 6 of the most difficult Marius missions that you should prepare for if you ever intend to get this amazing legendary champion and Void Legendary Marius the Gallant that every endgame player is trying to obtain slowly but surely. Right after you're done with your Arbiter missions, Ramantu missions, he is the 3rd one that they added into the game, and it's totally worth all the effort, right? So I've not obtained the champion obviously, but so far I've pinpoint 6 missions that are just impossible. When I say impossible, it might take you weeks or even months to get those missions done. Yes, months to get them done. So some of you can prepare ahead of time, see resources and all that. I'll share some tips with you, so whenever you get to them, you just break through them. There's some that you cannot prepare for. Whenever you get there, you just have to slowly grind and be patient and be wait that will be in your favor to get to them. So only 6. I know there are more missions that are more difficult for various players, but these 6 were personal to me. They are the ones that I find so difficult. I'm currently in part 3, right? So almost at the end. If I just finish all this, I'm done. Well, that's a lot of things to finish up. So without wasting time, I get through the first one. The first one has to do with Immortal Soul Essence. That's the resource we get from fighting the Iron Twins Fortress. That's one of the resources. You get 2 types of resources right here, or 3. You get the Immortal Soul Coins. No matter the stage, most endgame players who are looking for Marius right now should be farming stage 15, right? On Sunday, most players spend 12 keys right here and buy extra 6 keys with their gems, right? That's also a old content, but this Marius missions is making us go into this content and fight it even more. So when I put up on my notepad that Mortal Soul Essence, it means that for this entire Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday today, I've been trying to fight to obtain 30 of this Mortal Soul Essence. So for 4 entire days of farming the Iron Twins Fortress with my gems and energy, I have not obtained 5 Immortal Soul Essence. That's why I put it as my number 1 point, as one of the most difficult missions there, because the mission says obtain 40 or 30. You think you can just come in here, fight the battle today with 12 keys, fight the battle the next day with 12 keys, and you get your 30 or 40. No, you might end up fighting this Iron Twins Fortress for 1 entire week or even 2 weeks, 3 months, and not get the amount that is required of you, which is this resource, Immortal Soul Essence. I'm glad there is no mission that requires me to obtain this one. I tell you, I've been obtaining more Eternal Soul Essence from these few 2 days than even this other one that the mission required me to obtain. So maybe I'm thinking about dropping to lower level where I know I don't have a chance of fight and getting Eternal Soul Essence. Is that a strategy that most players are using? Fight stage 13 instead of stage 14 or 15, so you decrease your chance of getting Eternal Soul Essence and increase your chance of getting only Immortal Soul Essence. That's something I might do. I just thought about it right now in this video. I didn't think about it ahead of time because I was just fighting 15, 15, 15. And today, as you can see, I fought all my keys, like I said, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and Sunday, and I've not obtained not even 5 of these ones I obtained that I need for this Marius mission. So I might be here in a month, and I'm one of those players who always spend 12 keys every day, not just the 6 free keys, the 6 extra keys. I do spend it with my CC perks and all that. So anyways, that's the first mission that I feel like most players will get stuck in. Now, if you're extremely lucky, in 2 days you come here, you fight, you get 20. Another day you come here, you fight, you get 10, and you're done with that mission. There are 2 times this mission will come up. That's why it's on the list right here. The first one I'm currently on right now requires me to get how many? 40 Immortal Soul Essence. 40, right? There's another time it comes up again in the mission. I don't know if I can find it. Let me see the wording. N40. This next time it comes up requires you to get how many? N80. I've not even been able to get 40. Now there's another mission that says N80. If it takes me this 1 week or 2 weeks to get 40, how long do you think it will take me to get 80? I might do that strategy to go lower to stage 13 instead of 14 and 15. Let me know in the comments if you think that's going to be a viable way of getting through this Immortal Soul Essence mission or not. So, alright, wish me luck with that one. The second Marius mission that I feel like is going to be the most difficult, at least for me, for most endgame players, is if you don't prepare ahead of time for this one. This one you can prepare ahead of time. Is selling souls perfect soul for champions you've already obtained from your altar of souls. Whenever we open this mortal soul, immortal soul, and eternal souls, we get a lot of trash souls that we would never use. If you scroll down to the bottom, these ones, most people just come here and begin to hit sell, because your cold heart is already 5-star and 6-star ascended, right? She's already had, you don't even need a 1-star cold heart. Most people come here and do a cleanse of their altar of souls, perfect souls. Don't do it. The next mission that will come up will require you to sell specific number of souls to get either this resource, immortal soul coins. So that's the mission. If you sell all your souls right here and then you don't prepare for this mission, and then the mission comes up, you have nothing to sell, because the mission wants you to obtain immortal soul coin or something from selling souls. So don't go here and wipe everything clean always right after you just do a bunch of mortal souls or soulstone summons. Don't always cleanse everything empty. So I always make sure I have just enough space to summon some new ones. I know it costs a lot of money or a lot of silver to unlock more of this space. It does. But if you don't mind, save some of these your souls for the mission that might come up, that will definitely come up, that will require you. Let me see how many the mission requires you to get. It's not a lot, but if you have nothing else to sell, you end up at that mission stuck for a while. And 6,000 mortal soul coins from the Iron Twins fortress. This one is easy, that's from Iron Twins. And 250 immortal soul coins from selling souls. So if you don't have any souls to sell, how are you gonna get 250? It's low, just like a few souls, right? But don't always cleanse everything out. I wonder if it comes up again. I have to check if it comes up again. I don't think it comes up again. I know I've done it before. There are other times when it came up. I feel like there's another time it's coming up again. That's why I had to add it to the list, because if you cleanse everything, you don't have anything to sell. But this one is something you can prepare for. So that's my second difficult one. I know some people say it's not that as difficult as fighting the dungeons of specific artifacts or accessories. But anyways, let's go to the third point, the number 3 point right here that are difficult Marius missions that you should prepare for. Is this one that has to do with artifact and accessory ascensions, not the one that has to do with artifact and accessories farming. I know there's one that requires you to go into dungeons and get mythical artifacts. People hate that one. People hate that one. I feel like that one is just about energy. It doesn't cost you, it doesn't take you 1 month, 2 months to get. That one is how much energy are you willing to spend in that dungeon. So whenever those missions come up, I go to the spider and go crazy. Means if it's an accessory, but if it's a mythical boot or mythical weapon, mythical, it requires you to get specific mythical artifact, and you get mythical from the highest level hard mode of these dungeons. So you have to fight that content, right? So I feel like that one is also difficult. But these missions that I'm talking about, artifact and accessory ascension, this one requires you to go into your artifact storage and ascend an artifact to a specific number. So right here you see my Siegfried, his accessories, his artifacts is not fully ascended. Check out this one, is not fully ascended. This one is fully ascended. This one is not fully ascended. So there are champions in raid, immediately you get them, especially the damage dealer, you just go because you have their boots, let's say Arbiter or somebody like that. You see, like this one, you see his boots right here, speed boot. I fully ascended it. Most players come in here and they see an artifact, they start the ascension and they begin to do more ascensions for that artifact. It's not wise to do so. So if I go over here, click ascension, I don't do the maximum ascension. I do just 1 or 2. Why am I saving the rest for? I'm waiting for when the Marius missions will require me to ascend an artifact to 3, 4, 5, and even 6. Sometimes it says ascend 6 artifacts to 6-star ascension. So right now this artifact is 2-star ascension. I can do 1 more ascension, 3-star ascension, but I would never take an artifact to 6-star ascension, because I know the Marius mission is coming up that will require me to take 6 artifacts to 6-star ascension. So now we've been farming the Sun Devil Necropolis a lot. That's why I have a lot of these oils. But for those players who have not been spending time in the Sun Devil, this mission will make you go into the Sun Devil and farm this hard to obtain resource or these oils in order to make it happen. So if you've not been preparing, if you have not been farming the Sun Devil, or if you've been wasting all your ascension, it's not a waste, because don't get me wrong, these your champions need the ascension, right? They need the ascension to perform better. That's why I did not hold back on the boot. I did not hold back on the chest because it had defense percentage. Now, if this has a crit damage on this glove, I probably will not hold back. There are champions who you don't want to hold back. You want them to have their maximum potential. You don't want Marius missions to hold you back. But there are champions where you have no choice but to just to hold back a little bit. Like this. You see this one now. This champion does damage based on HP, right? Why am I not fully ascending this chest to full stage 6-star ascension? Because I'm waiting for the Marius missions to require me to take a artifact to 6-star ascension, and it will come up. So I'm not just saying that, it's because I have checked. That's something you have to do. Go through the Marius missions and see which ones will hold you back. So if I scroll through, let me see if I can find it again. Ascend 6 accessories to 6-star, 6th level of ascension. Now you see this one is saying accessories. This one requires to farm this Shogun Grove. Phantom Shogun Grove is the one that gives you the resource to ascend accessories. And to tell you, I'm not farming that content a lot. I don't farm Sand Devil a lot. That's why you see this one is 5-star ascended already. Even if it's resistance, which he doesn't need. I did it because of the Marius missions. And when this one comes up again, I might go over there and definitely do it. This is a scarce resource. So right now, I'll do just one right here. I'm saving for when the Marius mission comes up to say 6-star ascension. That's when I know I don't have enough for 6-star ascension for 6 artifacts. I mean 6 accessories. I don't have it. So I will be going back to this dungeon to farm more. I farm more of the Sand Devil. I don't farm a lot of the Shogun Grove. So this content will make me go farm it. At least it gives me an opportunity to unlock new stats for my champions, I guess. But this is something that most players just come in here and spend all their oils. Don't do it. I know your champions are worth these resources, but save it for when the Marius mission wants you to do it, so you don't have to be stuck at that mission and then farming the Shogun Grove every day for God knows how long, getting those oils and those other resources, right? So that's my third point. Artifact accessory ascensions will get you stuck. This one is saying 6-star. There are others that will say 5-star, 3-star, 2-star. There are lots of other missions that require you to ascend artifacts and accessories. Right now, I'm at the one that says 6 accessories, 6 artifacts to 6-star ascension. That's the last one, I think, before I get Marius. Alright, the fourth most difficult mission that most people who do not prepare for it will get stuck at this one for a long time is this one that says Impulse and Zeal artifacts. Basically, it wants you to equip a champion with 6 pieces of Impulse and Zeal artifacts. So there are 2 missions like that you will find along the way. And if you're not preparing for this one, you've not been farming the content that requires you to, or that gives you those Impulse and Zeal artifacts, you'll be stuck at that one for a while. If I can scroll and find that mission real quick, this one, equip a champion with 6 Zeal artifacts. Where you get these Impulse and Zeal artifacts is from the same content, live arena. These Marius missions want to get to in this live arena by all means and farm it. The more you farm this content, the more you get this live arena chests. So the more battles you win, of course, as you're winning battles, you can see it's counting how many battles I fight. Once I get 35 wins, I get 1 chest. 35 wins, I get 1 chest. So that's how you get the Impulse and Zeal artifact. Now, the most artifacts you get here are 5-star trash. If you're an endgame player who is doing Marius missions, you probably don't keep 5-star trash and you've been selling it automatically, right? So do not sell Impulse and Zeal artifact except you have 6 pieces. I mean, boots, weapon, shield, glove, helmet, you know everything that you have to get 6 pieces. If you don't have enough, you get stuck at that missions, fighting live arena and getting the wrong one. And especially if you sold it before, you'll be so pissed at yourself. So let me quickly check. I don't know if I have enough. 6 pieces of Impulse and 6 pieces of Zeal already. I know I've slapped it on some champions before, so I don't mistakenly sell them when I'm doing auto sell with all 5 stars. So quickly check for my Impulse and Zeal artifacts, see if they exist. Select equipped. Impulse. Tell me I have 6 pieces. That's a weapon, that's a helmet, that's a, where is the shield? That's a shield, that's a glove, that's a chest, and that's a boot. So as long as I have the 6 pieces complete, I can begin to go here and sell this trash, knowing fully well that I have alternative, right? I don't have to keep 4 sets or of 2 each or anything. Just have 6 pieces, slap it on a champion and forget about it. A champion that you normally don't use, so you don't sell them by mistake. Now the next one I'll check is my zeal to see if I have enough. That's a weapon, that's a helmet, that's a shield, no glove. No glove. So I'll be looking forward to getting zeal glove. Be looking forward to get it. I already slapped some already on Limburger or something that I didn't want to mistakenly sell, but I guess I can sell these ones and put these ones on that champion instead. So it's the glove that I'll be looking forward to obtaining as I fight live arena regularly on a daily basis. So if you've sold any of these ones and you don't have 6 complete yet, you'll be stuck at this mission for a while. That's my number 4th mission on this Marius journey to get him, that most players will get stuck at if you don't prepare ahead of time before you get to that mission. Number 5 mission that is so difficult for these Marius missions is to win live arena battles. There are some that requires to fight live arena and win specific number of battles or reach a particular area in live arena. This one is says reach silver 3 in live arena. It's easy, right? But if you don't win battles, you get stuck at these missions for a while. Now, it's not about winning or reaching one particular level in live arena. There are some that requires to also win particular number of battles. If you can scroll and find one of them like that, it's something I achieved in a day or 2, or sometimes even up to a week. Win 40 live arena battles. Live arena is not an easy content, no doubt. You might go there with 10 keys for the day and win only 2 or 3. It happens, right? Especially if you're on the high level of gold 1, gold 2, where it's very competitive. Now, these missions are probably easier to do at lower levels of silver also, but high levels when you're in gold, it's so hard to do these missions, because remember, there's a mission that requires you to already get in gold, or okay, I think, or just silver. There's no mission that requires you to get into gold live arena. I guess that's also a good thing, because most players cannot break into gold. It's so competitive right there. Even to stay in gold is easy once you get in there. So what I did recently, there was a mission that gave me 4 live arena keys, live arena tokens. See, another one is coming up. It gave me 4 live arena tokens, but there's something bad about these keys or these tokens. They don't last for long. They lasted only 24 hours. So what I did in that mission, I even wanted to do a video about it. I went into live arena and I lost 30 battles on purpose. So why did I do that? So that the next time I see a mission that says win 40 live arena battles, I'm going to easily beat all those people in that bracket, because originally I'm almost getting into gold 2. This is surprising for me, because I purposely just recently lost 30 to 35 battles. That's about 4 or 5 keys that was given to me that day that were about to expire. So by losing that amount of battles, I guess you don't lose a lot of points by losing battles, but you get a lot of points by winning battles. That's why even after losing 30 live arena battles and winning only 5 or 6, I still was able to climb. Why this is surprising to me, because originally I was down here, like almost getting out of gold 1. But now I'm climbing all the way to the top because I won 10 battles maybe. So that's something you might consider whenever you get this number of keys. Don't just let your live arena keys expire. In preparation for these missions that are coming up, go over there and claim your live arena keys. I don't have any right here, but claim your live arena keys and lose battles on purpose, so that whenever you have a mission that says win a particular number of battles in live arena, because you've dropped low in live arena, you will see easier opponents to defeat. This is not something new. It's something that every player has been doing in classic arena when we're setting our one-man defenses like this, right? We're doing this, losing battles on purpose. If I get to my battle log right here, you can see people that have been attacking me, they've been winning. So I've been losing battles on purpose so I can fight easier battles or easier opponents. Whenever I hit my refresh, I can also fight, well, no easier teams this time around. It's a Sunday, everybody has their full team. Everybody's not setting one-man week defenses anymore. So that's something I might do before I go to bed. But anyways, if it's a weekday, you find easy teams to fight right here, and that's something that you can also do in live arena by losing battles on purpose. Drop low. You will not get out of your tier, don't worry. Just lose a lot of battles so that whenever you have a chance to get those missions done, you can get them done faster. 40 live arena battles will be easy to win when I've lost a lot more battles then. All right, that's the 5th point right here. Then the last, number 6 point, that might be a hindrance in your journey to get Marius is this champion awakening. Now that can be also be done in this Altar of Souls, and it requires you to awaken a champion to a specific number. And if I go to my awakening tab in the Altar of Souls, you can see a champion that is currently 5-star, not yet 6-star awakened. If I go to the epic champion, you can see he obviously has a 6-star awakened what do you call this thing, perfect soul waiting for him. Why didn't I put it on Oathbound? Because I was waiting for the Marius missions that is going to require me to awaken a champion to 6-star. I don't know if that mission exists, but I feel like there's a mission that requires to awaken a champion to 3-star, 4-star. There's a mission for 5-star or so. But anyway, just know that there are missions in these Marius missions that will require you to awaken a champion to a higher level. Now, if Oathbound is a champion you will never use in any content anytime soon, let his blessing sit there or his perfect soul sit there. Don't fully awaken him. So for champions like your Gnod, like your Acrisia, and all your big damage dealers that you normally use on a daily, there's no reason to have their blessing and not use it on them. There's no reason to have their perfect soul and not put it on them, right? So don't let your Marius missions delay you from getting huge damage in any dungeon. That's what I'm saying. So if I scroll to the mission that is requiring me to do that, let me see if I can find it. Clear 4 awakening stages now. Let's see. Equip a champion. No, that's not the mission. Win 40. No, that's not it. Zeal. Awaken a champion to level 4. Awaken a champion to level 4. Is that the only mission? I thought there was one to awaken a champion to level 6. I'll keep going. You can see one for level 4. So you want to keep one of your level 5 awakening for that mission. You have the perfect souls. Don't put it on the 4-star champion until a mission requires it to do so. Just save it. So I don't think this mission will be a problem for me. But let me keep going. So there's no one that says to 6-star. I thought there's going to be a one to awaken a champion to 6-star. So there's no reason for me to save Oathbound perfect soul all this time, right? Awaken a champion to level 4. That's going to be something that I can do, right? There are champions I have 6-star blessings for. That's a 2-star blessing. That's a 1-star. That's a 4. That's a 4. So Opadin, the clan father right here, has been sitting long time, and since he's not a champion I use on a daily basis, I decided not to put this 4-star soul on him because I felt like it's not needed or something. At the same time, I was careful not to sell it also, because while you're not putting these souls on the champion, you might be tempted to sell it by mistake when you're doing a cleanse. So don't go mistakenly sell a soul for a champion that you think he doesn't need it. Well, I've been saving this one, and I can get that one done for the Marius mission. So this is something you can prepare for. As you're getting these souls, don't slap it on the champion instantly, because now you know there's a 4-star one, and I'm sure there was a 3-star one before this one also that required me to come in here and get it done. So these are the 6 Marius missions or Marius difficult missions that I find for my own personal account. Let me know in the comments below which one was a hindrance for you, was a hurdle in your grind to get Marius. I know that one that was common for a lot of people is one that required them to get those what do you call them now, dungeon artifacts, mythical artifacts. This is one that most players did not like because it requires a ton of energy to fight a particular dungeon to get boots awakened, or to get particular what mythical artifacts. That's the one that most people did not like. For me, is this 6 Immortal Soul Essence, requiring me to go get Immortal Soul Essence from the Iron Twins Fortress. It seems like it's going to cost me a month or 2 to get this one finally done. Like I said, I might do the tip of getting to fighting it at level 13 instead, so I can be sure to get Immortal Soul Essence instead of this Eternal Soul Essence that this mission does not need, right? This mission requires me to get these smaller ones, not the big boy ones. Selling souls was my number 2. Then Artifact and Accessory Ascension was number 3 difficult mission. Impulse and Zeal artifacts, I've told you how to prepare for this one. Live Arena, keep particular set, 6 pieces of Zeal, 6 pieces of Impulse. Slap it on a champion so you don't mistakenly sell it. Number 5 one is to win Live Arena battles. Another tip for that winning Live Arena battles is whenever you get these Live Arena keys or tokens, what they call them now, shop? No, shop. Whenever you get this, I don't have them right now. You know those Live Arena tokens that are going to expire in 70 days, 90 days. Do not use them. Do not claim them. Wait until you get to those Marius missions that requires you to farm or win 40 live arena battles. That's the day to go crazy. And normally we get those live arena tokens from fighting this Corset City hard mode. It does drop a lot of those. You see, I can see one right here waiting for me. If I win that battle, I can see S18 has it. There are lots of missions in this content that gives you those live arena tokens, and they don't last for 24 hours. They last for a longer time, 6 months. I mean, no, 3 months I think is the maximum I've seen. So don't go claim it and use it instantly. Save all of them for that day when you're required to win 40 live arena battles, and then you can go crazy. Hopefully by then you've dropped lower in live arena ranking, and then easily win those 4 battles and get along with it. And then the last one was that Champion Awakening, which is surprisingly just 4-star. I thought there was a 6-star awakening mission. Even I saw some players were saving their, what do you call this dude we just obtained, Thor, perfect soul for Thor that we just obtained. They were saving it for a Marius missions or something. I didn't know the last Marius mission is just 4-star awakening, not the 5 or 6-star awakening that was required. All right, that's my Sunday video to share some of the Marius missions that I find most difficult. I've not obtained this champion yet. I can't wait to get him. Those are the only 2 things I'm still trying to get done on my account in raid. Get Marius, that's my end goal right now, and of course get City of Centranos Soul Cross hard mode done. That's also 2 content that I've not yet achieved and yet in raid. So hopefully as we play along and play every day, we'll get it done. As for the fusion that is coming up or still going on right now, there's nothing to do on the fusion today. We're just waiting for tomorrow when other missions come up. I'll be going live after you're watching this video. I'll be probably live on YouTube right now, chatting it up with you guys, playing raid, and also playing on the noob to pro that is currently trying to get Arbiter, that is trying to get Lydia by fighting all the faction wars. Currently getting Ninja ready to beat that Shadow King faction that is open today. So join the live streams, let's chill. If you do have some raid related questions or early game content related questions, I'm happy to answer them in the comments below. Yeah, let me know in the comments which Marius missions you find most difficult. I'll be interested in knowing, besides these 6 that I listed, if your most hated one is also on this list, let me know below. And do you already have Marius? How are you enjoying him so far? I hope it's not one of those champions I'll just obtain and never use, just like Ramantu. Later guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily raid content. We are on the goal to get 8,000 subscribers. We just hit 7,000 recently. I don't know if we can achieve it before the end of the year, but that would be amazing, so I can do these content creator giveaways twice a month for you guys instead of once. And of course my content creator perks also get increased. All right, later guys.